Hey guys, this is Mr. H. I am going to do a couple of problems from the handout that I gave on Monday. Um, yeah, so let me just jump into this. All right, everything is going to be being able to get into slope intercept form for any line. So the first ones in the first part, if they give you the slope and they give you the y-intercept, then you just put them together. It's just going to be y equals whatever the slope is, -5/2. Got to put an x next to it, and then whatever the y-intercept goes last. All right, so that's how you would do that. Next one, the slope is 1/4. So 1/4 x. The y-intercept is a -1 or -1. So that's the equation. Boom, done. Now, let's see. So when they give you a graph and they want you to come up with the equation, first thing you want to do, let's do this. First thing is we need to find the y-intercept, and then we need another point. Here's a point here. Here's a point. And basically what you're looking for is the places where the line goes through the corner of a box. If it's going through exactly through a corner of a box, it's a good point to use. Now, we can see that the y-intercept, we can see that the y-intercept is 4. So this is going to be y equals, we know it's going to be a +4. Now, we need to find the range or the slope by doing rise over run. So this is going to be up 1, and then we're going to run 1, 2, 3. So the rise over run is going to be 1. The rise is 1. The run is 3. They're both positive. We put an x. That's our equation. Okay. That's all you're doing. Rise over run, find the y-intercept. Let me see. Where's another one? Okay, here. Okay, so now we have this. This is number 18. Again, this is the y-intercept. Let me make that a little better. Y-intercept is there. Here's a point. Here's a point. Here's a point. Here's a point. So you can see it's going up 2 over 1. So let's do the y-intercept first. So it's going to be y equals, this is a -4. So we know it's going to be a -4 here. Now, we are rising 1, 2, and then we're running 1. So the slope is 2 over 1x. If you want to simplify it, it'll be 2x minus 4. That's it. That's all you're doing. Make sure when you're trying to do the rise over run, you have to have, and you have to have points where the line goes through the corner in order to do the rise over run. All right, let's go to the next part. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, so now we have a point and the slope. So we're going to use this formula, y equals mx plus b, and we're going to take the slope and put it in for m, and then we're going to use the xy point and then solve for b. So this is how you do it. So we're going to say y equals 1/4 x plus b. Then we're going to replace the y with a -2, and then equals 1/4. And then we're going to replace the x with 4 because this is the x coordinate. And then we have this. Now, once you get this equation, you're just solving for b. So 1/4 of 4 is 1. So this is a -2 equals 1 plus b. And then to get the b to the other side, we just subtract 1 from both sides. So we're going to have a -3 equals b. So now we have the slope and we have the y-intercept. So our equation is going to be y equals 1/4 x minus 3. That's our equation. All right, let's do number 36. Number 36 is, again, we're going to use this equation. We're going to put in a -2 for the slope. Then we're going to use the coordinates. So this is going to be 1. Oops, nope. It's going to be, sorry, it's going to be the y value. It's going to be 2 equals a -2 times the x, which is 1, plus b. So a -2 times 1 is just going to be a -2. So here's the equation we have. It's going to be 2 equals a -2 plus b. And then to get b by itself, we're just going to add 2 to both sides. And what we're going to have is 4 equals b. So that's the y-intercept. So our equation is going to be y equals a negative 2x plus 4. Boom, done. All right, let's see what else we got here. Last part is, oh, I skipped these. Now, if they give us 2 points, we are going to find the slope first. And then once we find the slope, we can basically do what we just did. So I'm just going to find the slope. And then if you need to go back to the section that I just did to show you how to use the y equals mx plus b to find the rest of the equation. So remember, this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So we're going to use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We're going to find the slope. So let's do that. This is going to be a negative 2, check, minus a negative 5, check. That's the y values. Let me do that a little cleaner. And then we're going to do on the bottom, it's going to be a positive 2, check, minus a negative 4, check. Now, remember, when you subtract a negative, it's the same thing as adding. So this is going to be a negative 2 plus 5, which is a positive 3. And then down on the bottom, we have 2 plus 4, which is 6. We can simplify this. So the slope is 1/2. So now we know that m equals 1/2. We can use either one of these points to come up with the equation. We know it's going to be 1/2 x. We just have to find the b part. Just like we did in the previous section, you just use the one of these 2 points, the x and y, and then solve for b. All right, I'm going to do number 26, and then I'm going to wrap this up. So again, we need the slope, so it's going to be, let me change the color a little bit. This red is starting to bleed on me. All right, so we got y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So we're going to do 4 minus 3. So we're going to take these two, that goes on the top, and then we're going to do a negative 3 minus 4 on the bottom. So 4 minus 3 is 1, and a negative 3 minus 4 is a negative 7. So the slope for this point is going to be a negative 1 over 7. Boom. That is it. Now remember, you can also use your calculator to come up with an equation. So we could do this. Looking at number 26, we can say, oh, we can make a table. This is 4, 3, and this is a negative 3, 4. And then we can take this and put it into the spreadsheet, then get the blue dots, then use menu 461, and it'll come up with the equation. Now, you got to be careful because if you are using menu 461 in the calculator, you're going to have a decimal value. So you're going to have to convert that repeating decimal into a fraction, which is going to take a little bit of work, but it'll definitely give you the right equation. All right, that's it. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to post it. And if you need me to do anything else, just let me know. Otherwise, let's go. So let me stop and post this.